What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi Maguire.
I'm Jordy Jor.
I'm Jazmin Renae.
Oh, so I'm Da Vinci.
Yes, you are.
Yes, that is you, sir.
Listen, we were having such a great conversation because, first of all, you know, I already automatically love anybody from Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. And Da Vinci's from Brooklyn, like me. And we met before at Notori's wedding. We were both at her wedding. By the way, one of the most amazing weddings.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Did it make you think about your own?
Definitely. Definitely, yeah. But I don't think I would be that extravagant.
It was, nice. It was at the
Yeah.
St. Regis in Atlanta. It was a beautiful, beautiful ceremony.
I remember right after it happened, you talked about it for a minute.
Yeah, it was
that night.
great.
Yeah.
And it was like, I always wonder what guys are thinking at weddings. Like, you know, as women, we automatically assume women are like, oh my God.
Inspired. We're like,
be
let me do
thinking,
this.
They be
I
nervous.
hope she don't catch the bouquet.
Well, guess what? His date definitely caught the
Your date for the bouquet?
Yeah. It wasn't a real date. Yeah.
La actually caught the
La
bouquet.
caught the bouquet.
Yeah, dang.
And I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So,
She might actually get married. That's crazy.
She caught the bouquet. And then there was those, y'all talked about it already, so it's not a big deal. But you were super cool, so I could see why it was fun for her to work with you on
definitely,
BMF. So that was nice.
Yes. Shout out to La. We love her.
I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
he's
fact.
nice. Because
yeah, she's a
sometimes,
bad bitch.
yeah, you could meet somebody and be like, I don't even want it, but he was super cool. So
I
that was,
appreciate that. Thank you.
yes. And I saw you were at the Knicks game courtside recently.
All right, that was my first courtside game in New York.
Really?
What?
Yeah, it was just crazy.
Not the Nets? You didn't go to Brooklyn?
I mean, the Nets is not really Brooklyn.
Come on,
That's
don't
New
do that.
Jersey, though.
The Nets is
So I
Brooklyn.
feel
The Nets is definitely
no,
Brooklyn.
it's Brooklyn now, but I'm just saying, but it's been Jersey
But
for
as
so long.
as a New Yorker,
You know what I'm
still
saying? Like the
consider that.
Knicks is like, that's the Yankees. The Nets is like the Nets.
Yeah.
It's harder
the
to get
Garden is the
courtside
Garden.
seats at the Knicks
Yeah.
than it is to get courtside
Yeah,
seats at the
for
Nets.
sure.
I love my
Yeah.
Nets though.
Yeah.
But it is a hard thing to get them Knicks court because that team has been around for so long.
Mm-hmm.
So how was that for you? I saw everybody was there too.
Oh yeah, no, it was great. Honestly, I was like a little kid in a candy store. I remember I was sitting down. Shout out to Julie because Julie was the one who hooked me up with the tickets.
She's
But
everybody called Julie. In case you want to go.
in
She's like,
fact, yeah, please, Julie had her last name. No, I'm playing. It was dope. Like I'm just like sitting there and looking down, and you see Spike Lee, you see Tracy Morgan, you see Emma Roberts. I'm like, yo, this is like crazy. Like everybody was there, you know. And I was like, and sometimes being in that position because this is like so new, I'm like, damn, like, am I really like here with these people? Or like when Spike Lee, he was leaving, and he said what up to me. I was like, yo, like that's Spike Lee.
yeah, he be at them games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
and then
faithfully.
at the end when Carl Anthony Towns, like he just came, he was like, yo, what up, my boy? I was like, yo, bro, this shit feel like, you ever seen the show Entourage?
Yes, of course.
Like
Yes,
that's
we
like
love
kind of how
Entourage.
it felt. And I was like, damn, this is crazy.
Right.
Like, you know, but
And I made it moment.
What's been your most surreal experience, you would say? Because you've like managed to, and well-deserved, been in amazing positions. And I want to say like starting with Grownish up to where you are now, it hasn't been, what has it been, like 7 years?
Yeah.
That's not like a super long time. And I feel like you are like up
You've
here.
accomplished so much in such
no,
a short period of
I
time.
appreciate that, man. And that's honestly, that's all by the grace of God. Shout out to God for that. And I just try to be a servant and do my due diligence because I know if I act up, you know, someone else will take my position for sure because I'm nothing. It's really God that I'm in this position. But it's the most surreal moment. Honestly, it's just, I think when I was working with Fifth, like I was like, yo, working with 50, I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like when we took a private jet to Detroit to film, and like I'm sitting right here, 50 is right there, and I remember the whole time, like, yo, this is really
my life right
like
now.
I used to like the way 50 was like such an icon in my house, and my oldest brother, we used to call him like 25 cent. We used to call him 20. Swear, and just the way he influenced our culture so much. You know, like everyone wanted to be 50. I'm like, yo, this nigga's right here. And then I started doing an Insta story, and I was like, yo, it's the first time on a jet. So I'm like, you know what, I'm trying to be cool. And then he hopped in my story. He just
were like,
randomly
whoop, whoop.
came behind me. I was like, yo, bro, this is like crazy. I think that was like a moment that had me like, and I remember one time someone, also my boy hit me. He was like, yo, bro, guess who followed you? I was like, who? He was like, Drake. I said, stop fucking playing. He was like, Drake. I was like, what? And I was like, yo, like that's crazy.
That's so funny. Does he still follow you?
Yo, what? Yo, what?
Because you know people will
That's
follow you and then
funny.
unfollow
Y'all
you.
like, but
Let me check.
Drake is known for the
honestly, look,
unfollow.
the fact that Drake followed me, like
it's
this
lit.
guy
Say, you know, he
Yeah.
was
is the
checking for
Michael
you.
Right.
Jackson.
He was
of-
like, let me not post not like us because I'm not trying to.
Not trying to get unfollowed by
We'll
Drake.
get unfollowed.
I'm dead. Nah, but like even if he was to unfollow me, the fact that he
That
just
he
did
did
at
it.
one
One
point.
point.
That means he was
He knows you're
watching.
alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm like,
He
damn,
was
because
feeling
this
it.
dude, like people can say what they want, but we're witnessing a living legend. Like the records that he broke, rap wise, it's like his numbers are not comparable to anyone's.
Yeah.
Else's in the rap category.
It's crazy how people are like downplaying him and counting him out and have so many things to say when he really did accomplish a lot. But it just shows
A
that
lot.
Yeah, I mean he's broken all kinds of records and
It
still
just shows that people be riding dick from the back.
Right. I'm dead.
Because I've always been Team Drake, and I'm still Team Drake.
Nah,
Yeah.
same.
I
I'll
don't
go to
really
OVO
see-
concert any day.
People really downplaying him.
Right.
You know, I think everybody still realizes that Drake is Drake.
Mm-hmm.
I just think with that whole, you
The
know,
attitude,
rap
I think there's
beef
a
that they
yeah.
had that time. You know what I'm saying? Like
listen,
realistically, you win some, you lose some.
Right.
But I don't think that discredits Drake for who he is and
Nah,
what he's
people really
accomplished.
trying to count him out because of that.
Nah.
People really trying to count him out
Yeah.
because of that.
And I
And
will
don't
say
think
the
that-
most hurtful
Yeah,
part
I
for
know
him.
so.
Drake can go
Yeah.
on tour next month and it's still gonna be sold out.
Absolutely.
But think about people he was super cool with that was like, you know, and we've seen it happen. Like you saw the Toronto Raptors did, like he can't get on the mic for a year because, you know, whatever. But
What?
They said that?
well, no, because
Oh.
of who was it? DeMar DeRozan. He said something about him because that was his friend. But then, you know, I guess Drake like went at him because
He was dancing on the
yeah,
crib walking at the concert.
yeah, crip walking to Not Like
Damn.
Us. Yeah,
I mean,
so.
but it's like
Yeah.
Not Like Us just do that to you though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Drake fan as well.
right,
you know,
it's a good
Nah,
Die
song.
Hard.
but I ain't gonna lie. If Drake was my man and like we really chill, we go out and we party, and his opposition made a song that was like a bop like this,
Right.
You like,
I would not be crip walking to this.
Okay,
shit.
I understand
That's on
that.
In
everything.
public.
Like,
It's like not the
public.
same.
Yeah.
nah, bro. Like nah,
No,
but that, I think that's
I'm a little person like
that's
that as
the
well.
problem with our
I'm not
generation.
banging none of my bitches.
We not
house.
we not
We know
loyal.
that.
We not
You know
loyal.
I don't fuck
Yeah.
around.
Yeah,
play
people's
like
not
that.
loyal no
Yeah.
more, bro. If I rock with you, even if you wrong, I'm still gonna have your back. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you behind closed doors, like, bro, you gotta chill. But I'm never gonna like
But in
bop
public,
with the.
I got you, bro.
But what if
Nah,
you
like,
fuck
that's-
with both people? Because a lot of people did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's. I think also.
I stay out of it.
I will say in the industry, friendship is like you might think you friends with somebody, but it's an industry
Friendship.
in friendship, right?
That's real.
And that's true.
Which is
Like I
not
know
as-
there's certain people. If I was like, you know what, fuck that, I'm just gonna run my coffee shop. They won't give a fuck about me. Like to keep it real,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know.
I would, friend.
I know Gigi will
love you.
pull up.
That's funny because Drake does have a song called No Friends in the Industry.
Right.
No
right.
friends
Right.
in the industry.
It's hard
Right.
to really see people really be friends in the industry. You know, friends is a term that's just threw out there. Like, oh,
In
my
America,
friend.
yes,
Yeah.
it
My
is.
friend, you know.
Yeah, people need to use more words like associate, colleague.
Right.
That sounds
Yeah.
weird though. Oh yeah, y'all know my associate.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
my
Corporate.
associate.
Very
My
Like, you
colleague.
know,
You know what I like
that
to
don't hit the
say?
same. It's
Yeah.
like that's
My
my
fellow
friend.
No,
student.
they'll be like, oh, he don't fuck with me.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
I like to say,
My classmate.
right.
if I fuck with somebody, but I don't feel like they're on that level for me to be like, this is my friend. Because, see, a friend really cares, you know? I like to say my homegirl.
There you go.
Okay, all
It's my
right.
homegirl.
Homegirl
My
feel like
homeboy.
a friend.
You think so?
Yeah.
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 I don't think so.
You know what's
You
crazy?
feel like it's more than a friend, homegirl?
I think it's less
No,
than.
she's saying less.
Oh, you're saying it's
I
less?
feel like it's more. I
I
feel
think
like that's
friend,
closer.
I think the word
Detroit.
friend is deeper than homegirl.
No, homegirl is like, bro, like you came to my crib. Like, that's my homie.
I don't know. I don't look at it.
I
I feel that way too.
I
take-
kind of see it like
I
almost
take
the same.
friend so serious.
But yeah, friend is like friend.
I'd rather say
I
friend
feel
than
like
my
friend
homeboy.
is like you done been in my house and we are really like tight. We, you know my real name
Yeah.
type time.
It's on your chain.
People can't read that. It looks like a different language. People can't read it. It is though, and I wear it proudly. Shout out to my parents because they on there too.
Gigi Maguire,
I
aka
mean,
Coffee.
Coffee. Yeah, we
And
know.
look, and your name is legally changed to Da Vinci
Middle name, yeah.
Yeah.
Middle name, yes, I was born with no middle name.
with
so-
no middle name. But you
Ah,
like,
okay. We was trying to figure it out earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jay Electronica changed his name to Jay Electronica,
Electronica.
legally. Like
Oh, wow, that's
yeah,
his name.
That's his name.
Jay Electronica?
yeah,
Wow, he
Yeah.
was thinking.
yeah. He
Yeah,
changed.
he did that.
What
Yeah.
made you legally change your name to Da Vinci?
Just to add my middle name.
add a middle
'Cause
name.
I didn't have a middle name. So my first name is Abraham, nothing juste. So instead, we just like, I was like, you know what?
Let me give myself a middle
I
name.
feel like, I'm a Renaissance
so you
man.
made it legally your middle, not the
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
not, yeah.
How
So
is
I
it when people that knew you growing up want to call you by like your first name? Does that you know how some people be
Yeah.
trying to act like I know him. That's my
Facts, yeah.
homeboy.
They be like, yo, Abe, like, yeah, I know that's Abraham,
Abe.
but that's AJ. Like, I'll just be like,
AJ. I like AJ.
yeah. Or I'll
like
just tell
Abe.
them like, bro, in public, just go with the flow.
Chill
Just
with
don't
it.
Come
say
on, just call me
anything.
the
Just say D.
You know,
like,
for me, I don't like when my family call me Gigi. Like, don't call me that. Like, don't
But I don't-
introduce
yeah,
me
I
as
don't-
Gigi.
yeah,
Like,
I
you
feel
know I'm
that.
still Kafi. Like, don't.
Right.
I feel
Yeah.
that.
But I also don't like when I meet a guy and I'm like, oh, my name is Gigi, whatever. And then a couple of days or weeks go by and he learns that and now he want to start calling me Kafi. No,
Right, like,
we
you don't
not
know
doing
me like that.
If I
Right.
introduce to you myself as Gigi, then we gonna stick with Gigi.
Facts.
And you probably can't even pronounce it right anyway, so don't even try.
How do you make that transition when you're with somebody like seriously to be like, you can call me by coffee?
When it really gets to that point.
What's that point?
Like love. Like
Okay.
we really together. Like it's really a thing. And then still don't call me that.
I like
You
that.
know, I was with your friend for 15 years. He still called me Gigi. I mean,
But
12.
coffee sounds
however
so
many.
sexy.
It is, but the
broke
thing
up.
is,
Oh,
it's
man. That's sad.
been it's been mispronounced. Like for instance, my daughter is 28 years old. I've known her grandparents for 30 years.
Damn, you look good, girl.
Thank you,
I
girl.
know,
I'm
right?
fucking fight with you.
Yeah.
Them people still call me Cafe.
Oh, that was,
They whole family
Cafe.
call me
Cafe is
Cafe.
wild.
His parents, the sister, they call me, and I answer.
You like, hey, cafe.
I answer the Cafe out of respect. I've never corrected them. They've been calling me Cafe for 30 years, and I'm Cafe. Okay, but it's Coffee, and when you read it, you know people don't really know how to pronounce it, so we just stick with Gigi. It's very
Coffee?
easy.
Where are you from?
Coffee. I'm originally from Philly. The name is Hindu. Yeah,
okay.
Coffee Nivelas. Ooh, I'm saying a lot. Let me not.
Spell
But yeah,
coffee.
Kafi.
Oh, that's cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like. See, I like
Coffee.
it.
That
Now-
sounds like café, like coffee, just with a French accent.
Now I saw you talk about being on Broadway and playing the character of Lust, and you said that was nothing like who you really are,
Right. Yeah.
right?
How was
but,
that?
Yeah, but I do want to say I feel like for you growing up, didn't girls always like you, even aside from all of this?
Yeah, for sure. Like I was like, I didn't have when I went to high school was tough because I got sent to Florida with my father because I was getting in trouble. So I got arrested when I was 13 and I was like a juvenile delinquent. So I was just doing bad shit. So when I started living with my pops, I went to all-way high school. And over there, it was different. Like girls were saying stuff like, yo, like I would date you, but like my parents would like hang the both of us. you
Right.
know?
Oh.
And I was just
Damn,
like,
that's crazy.
Who was
Yeah.
saying that?
Florida.
Like white
Like,
girls?
The white
yeah,
girls.
my friends.
Florida.
Yeah.
He went to
So,
all
so
white
it
high
was kind of
school.
like, he was kind of like, damn, like I'm in a different environment here, and it's like, and then you would like talk to them like some girls like they having conversations with you, but then they're just like, it's like gotta be like low key if it's or
Damn.
maybe like yeah. It was just weird.
It
So
was
I
like the
Sneaking and
taboo
geeking.
secret
yeah, and I was like, damn, people really still live like this in
That's
my time.
crazy.
Like I didn't know like
because
racism
New York was
still-
not really like that
at all.
Yeah.
It's such
You
a
know?
melting pot. Here.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like there's places like, and I was in the area in Florida that's not like Miami or Orlando, Florida. It was like middle of nowhere, Florida. Like it's the South.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To where it's just like you go to the wrong area, then you might see blacks only.
Oh, my
like,
God.
Like something like just stupid.
We see,
like
we
that.
see
When
some
you were
crazy
Not
shit.
the sundown town.
but basically like it was like certain like it was in the central, like the middle, like by like the horse capital. Like you'll see like it was like,
How would your dad have felt if you brought home a white girl or your mom?
my parents we don't care about that. Like it's
Okay.
like them being, they're not from this country. Like they never raised us in our group, our family, which is so mixed. Like it's like I think this concept of racism is so big in America, which it makes a lot of sense as to why, because it's systemic racism and what happens with, the transatlantic slave trade. But the whole, like racism is just a social construct. That's not a real thing. Like black and white people are basically the same thing. Like our skeleton, like from our skeleton alone, you can't tell the difference. This whole thing is just a political game. And honestly, it was just used to justify the heinous crimes it was doing to black people. So they're trying to make white people feel better by pinning them against us and saying, oh, we're biologically inferior. We don't feel pain. We don't do this. We're beasts. We're this and that. And all these different things to justify it. But at one point in America, black and white people was also teaming up together and trying to destroy the elite whites. You know what I'm saying? So we were buddies, and elite whites was like, yo, we need to stop this. Like if they come together, like we're done. So then like, you know, the whole concept of whiteness and blackness started coming out of that, and they started making the poor white people be like, no, you're still better than the blacks because
Yeah, they definitely feel like that.
Unfortunately, they still feel like that.
They started making them own us, but it's just like, but it was just a game being played just to keep this shit in order. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but some countries, like we don't look at it like my mom wouldn't care if I brought a cricket home. I mean,
You know, it's interesting because in Haiti, I feel like there's a
My
lot
son
of.
can't bring no cricket home.
Yeah, not a cricket. I take that back. I take that back. But yeah, but anything, any color, like they don't care.
You know, it's interesting because in Haiti, I feel like there's a lot of colorism, and we've always heard about the issues with Haiti and DR. You know,
That's facts.
yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of colorism there, like when it comes to people feeling like, oh, darker skin and lighter skin.
Yeah.
You know, so
That's real. No, that's real. It is there, but it's just like you have different classes of like usually the most popular story is not the ones from like the educated people. Like there's a lot of educated people in this country, but that's not the story that get told. Like,
right.
For instance, a lot of times when Europeans see black people, you know, they have this preconceived notion about us based off the interviews and the TV shows and the
And
movies.
not just
they see
European
about
people all over.
all around the
Mm-hmm.
world, right? But exactly, to your next door neighbor, if they're white, they have this notion of you based off what like the media takes a percentage of black people and make that seem like it's the majority, right? Like we can't speak English. You know, we can't do this. And they have certain people that don't even know anything about politics talking about certain political issues.
So annoying.
And then people are looking at it like, oh my God, these black people are ignorant. But it's like, no, you asked the right nigga that question.
And that's what
It's gonna
goes
be
viral.
Right.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I just think like, so even the colorism over there, it's just that ignorant story is just the story that's being told. But some people is just way more educated and above that. And my parents are like, they're educated. So it's like certain things that was like, that I be hearing, I be like, what, bro? Like, that's not even, bro, it's just, you wasn't raised properly.
Because I just think I taught in Washington Heights for a little while when I was in college. And Washington Heights is a neighborhood it's like predominantly Dominican. And there was one Haitian kid in the class that I
felt
taught.
bad for him.
Yes. And when I tell you they gave him hell, like I used to be like, I just want to like help him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because it was
that's
really
real.
tough for him because he was the only black kid in the class. And I didn't really realize, because I'm from New York. So, you know, I know in Detroit, I don't think Detroit has like a big Dominican or...
It's not really like big. It's as far as like outside of black Detroit, it's a lot of
Arabs.
mixed people.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, and there's like
It's a
Mexican
lot of
town and stuff like
interracial
that.
relationships. It's a lot of Mexicans.
Yeah, but I didn't realize how bad like that was until I was in this school teaching and I saw how badly they treated this kid. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the
Should've
only
fucked
one.
them
Kids
boys
are the
up.
meanest, honestly.
No,
Got
yeah,
one of
nah,
them.
it's
That's what he
messed
should've
up.
did. Learn.
Make
It's
an
messed
example
up.
out of one, and they all.
But unfortunately, they learned that. You know, that's like a learned behavior
Absolutely.
that they hear at
Absolutely.
home
For
from
sure.
their
Yeah.
parents.
It stemmed from
Because they were in
slavery.
6th grade.
Yeah.
So it's not like these
Oh,
are
kids
things.
are cool.
Yeah, these
Very.
are things that are taught. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
so
it for sure stems from slavery. And the funniest thing about the beef between Dominicans and Haitians, this is the dumbest thing because they both made of the same thing.
Right.
It's made of slave masters having sex with slaves.
Right.
That's why we're all different shapes and colors and sizes. You know what I'm saying? It's like you look Haitian. Julie could be Haitian. You could be Haitian. I can be Haitian. Anyone in here could be Haitian. Anyone in here could be Dominican. So it's just
That's facts.
it's so like it's so dumb.
That's what I didn't understand. Like, damn,
It's just
like,
ignorant.
The slave masters loved them some black pussy.
Yeah, absolutely.
They loved it.
To the
They
point,
did
yeah.
because they
Yeah.
were sneaking out the big White House, going out back.
Yeah.
and
the
the
little
women
shack.
too. Let's be clear. The women, the wives. You
Them
know,
slave masters' wives.
they
was
definitely
was
was
getting
getting
it.
it.
Absolutely.
Big black
100.
women.
What the
100%.
wives think was sleeping with the slaves?
Oh my
Absolutely.
God, yes.
And their babies was getting fed to alligators.
Oh, that's right.
Papa's mama's baby, Papa's
We think my
Yeah.
great
That thing came
grandfather
out brown.
was one of those. And he was left on the steps of his family, which are the Jordans. And they adopted him. So we don't actually know where that part of the family goes because we
So
think the
I
white.
got a story like that
Yeah.
too. They say down my family line, somebody slept with the slave master, had a baby, because I got like mixed great grandparents.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like all of us is like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of us. It's like it's so crazy how mixed we are. Like so to hate the other like
Yeah,
someone
that's
for their
what makes
color, it's
racism
like,
so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you just
all
thinking like an
bleed the
animal
same.
right now.
Yeah.
You know, it's so interesting to me. We were talking about this earlier because we love Love Island.
Yes.
Jordan in particular.
It's
She's
me.
a
I
huge
got it
fan.
bad. Just this
like
last
Love
season
Island?
was doing it for me. My friend was the host, so I was like, I need to support. It was
But
the first one I
Cordell, so
watched.
you
the
did a
Cordell,
whole
yeah.
thing, right? Where,
Oh, an interview with
Yes.
Oh my God,
Cordell and
yeah.
Jacquees.
have you ever watched that show? Do you watch any of those shows? Like,
what? Like I would never watch that. Like
You gotta watch this last
offense.
season.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
What do you watch for fun? Come on.
Point. I mean, I read a lot, and I read scripture a lot, and I try to like watch things that's honestly, that's positive to my brain, you know, and it just helps me. I think we consume a lot of things that's to our detriment, so I try to limit that. So like everything that I consume now, like honestly, it's pretty positive.
You're
That's
right
great.
though. Love Island do
positive.
be feeling vicious. I'm
Do
like,
you
oh
go
my
back and watch your own work?
Nah. Well, by myself, I would watch it just to
private?
critique certain things, but I hate seeing myself from the
You do?
outside perspective.
I
'Cause-
never watched this. I never watched lip service.
Yeah,
You don't?
You don't?
Mm-mm. I'm here. What I need to watch it for?
yeah.
Like if somebody else wants to watch it and they're like, oh,
Gigi, we
let's
need some
put on
views.
that-
Can you please?
if somebody's like, let's put on that Da Vinci episode, then I'll go back and watch it. But
Okay.
I'm not at home like, oh, lip service just came out. Let me watch that. I was here.
I need you to subscribe.
You want me to start watching? I am subscribed. I just don't
Every-
I'll
watch.
let it play.
Any and everything
Go
I'm
ahead, play.
involved in,
You go back and watch.
I watch that shit with binoculars on. Okay?
Wow, you like yourself a lot.
Yeah, I love me.
That's what
But outside of that,
I
I'm a
wish I had
Virgo.
that
I'm
type
a
of love.
perfectionist. So I critique myself. Like,
Right.
I'm
See,
my
and that's what I
worst.
That's
don't
probably
wanna
a good
do.
thing though.
I am my worst critic.
That's
like,
why I don't watch because I don't want to critique
Right.
myself.
That's why I have
What's
to
done
watch
is
because
done.
my anxiety is through the roof.
It's like playing football. And
I'm
you
not
gotta
playing
watch
it.
like, watch the plays like, oh, I
Watch
could have
your-
did this.
so you
No,
didn't
yeah,
understand?
yeah, definitely for learning purposes. Like I would watch, but like to just watch.
Have you ever dated somebody and they were like, let's watch BMF?
No.
Yeah, get your groupie ass out of my fucking house.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Wow.
No, exactly.
You wouldn't be like, okay, she's a fan and she's
no,
my.
no, never. Like I would
You
never.
don't want your like person you're dating to be a fan too?
No. I think that you're like too
No,
emotional.
you want them to be a friend,
You're too
not
emotional.
a fan.
You're too like I think it's like nah. If you're a fanatic, then it's just like when we go certain places, and it's like then there's gonna be other people, you know. And it's like that's I think. Well, I mean, I don't want to say I love my fans. I love fans, but I think it would be.
So you've never been with a fan then, I'm
This is a
guessing.
tough one
That he
Nah,
knows of.
nah.
That you
Because they watch the shit secretly.
He probably never been with one, but he's been with one.
Yeah, he don't know.
I'm asking both.
Oh, this is why it's called lip service.
We just warming up.
If you know what I'm saying.
Now is the good thing. Nah, I don't think so. Usually I go places to where nobody have TVs and then we party.
Ghostface said
That
it.
sound
You goddamn
crazy.
I was
right.
gonna
I
say,
fuck
where do they
fans.
not have
Crazy. That sounds crazy.
He said that.
If I was a man,
Oh.
if I was a man too, like in the limelight, or like in the brink
What
of
would you
stardom,
do?
I would be. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would kind of be scared of the fans because I feel like fans, they're gonna do something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You're gonna be on the blogs.
They can set your ass
Yeah,
up.
they're gonna expose you. They might set you up, and if they get pregnant, they keeping that baby.
For sure.
See, men don't really have the choice if the baby coming.
That's a fact.
So if I was a man,
I know.
you
All
know,
of a sudden they're
if I
pro-life
fucked a
now,
fan,
huh?
I had to put 2 condoms on.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if that's gonna
Not two.
At this point, you ain't feeling shit.
Ain't no point.
You might as well take your ass
Just
home.
don't do it.
Okay, your character on BMF is so iconic for people. Do people like approach you like you are
Absolutely.
Southwest T? Like, okay.
All the time.
For
Like
real?
people be telling me that criminal stories. Like they be like, "Yo, bro, like."
You like, I was 13.
And you're like, I'm just an actor.
Yeah, and they'll
I-
like
I
really
play the
start telling me
character.
the shit that they did with like meat and whatever, and I'm like, bro, like,
Okay.
keep that shit to
You
yourself.
ever feel like you gotta turn
Right.
somebody
Lord.
in? No.
Honestly, I be telling them that I'll tell on you, just leave me
That's how
alone.
we yell on you.
Because if you telling me this shit, then now I know about the crime. So then
Right, now
now
I'm
a
an
part of
accessory.
it.
But there is
See
a
what I'm
statute
saying?
of limitations. Maybe it's like over.
Yeah, that's true, but it's just like I don't even want to hear because then when you like tell me more, you're like interested, then they just gonna keep going, and really I was like probably 3, and I don't
3.
care about it.
Right.
Like it's like I really like don't like. I mean, it's cool like just to see that, but I'm like, bro, like just keep that to yourself, my nigga. Like we could talk about anything else, just keep that part to yourself.
I feel like lately you've been getting casted in a lot of like more like romantic type of roles.
Yeah,
Do you like that? Do you like those?
It's good because I do like projects that shows the beauty between like a man and a woman, a family nucleus. I think in the Black community, we promote so much promiscuity and things that have nothing to do with family. And that's actually like greatly destroying us. I think family is one of the strongest relationships a man or a woman can have outside of the relationship with God. So to see projects that is promoting that, that's also promoting peace, health, balance. You know, like the mental health crisis in America, the reason why it's becoming so crazy is because like, so I sat down with the Surgeon General of the United States of America, and this guy, I didn't know what he was for real, but last year he reached out to me to do the second leg of his tour and do his last stop. And he's basically like the voice of the U.S. when it comes to like, you know, speaking about certain mandates that's somewhere centered around health. It could be physically, mentally, spirit, whatever, right? So, you know, we were having a conversation, sitting down talking, and when I was looking at the numbers, a lot of things, and that we were talking about, I was like, yo, this is crazy. And then when I looked at, obviously, my people, specifically Black and brown, I was just like, bro, like, everything we consume is actually poison.
Everything.
You ain't lying.
And I'm just like, yo, like it's like, so like if you could be a third party or just from an outside perspective looking and you're just seeing dots or you're just looking at it as just objects, inanimate objects, you would be like, okay, this group, whatever it is, it's cancerous. But the thing is, but it's not our fault because during the Reconstruction era in this country, it's like Black people were outpacing white people economically, you know? So it's like,
Can't have that.
but then when it was burning everything down, so obviously it's not like it's us that's wanting to do that, but because that's what we get praised for, that's what we get rewarded for, so we keep perpetuating that.
It's so interesting you say that because I was thinking about my show, right? On Way Up with Angela Yee, I have a segment called Tell Us a Secret. And people call in, and the whole point when I started this, it was like a judgment-free zone. People be calling in with the craziest secrets. And I can't help what people say, but I also do Wealth Wednesdays. I also do like my advice. I do a lot of other things, but that is what people are most drawn to.
Yeah, because I love the Tell Us a Secret segment.
It's crazy,
I do.
but it's interesting to me because then sometimes people will watch that and see that, and that's what goes viral. Like literally right now I have one that has like 1.5 million views in 2 days.
Because it's gossip, right?
But it's like people calling in anonymous. It was like a confessions thing where you're
anonymous.
It's anonymous confession.
People.
Yeah.
What so what was the confession that went like really viral?
Tell them today's.
Today's the one that went viral first is the one where she had a kid with her boyfriend's dad.
Typical.
And so that went.
Yeah. She had a baby with her baby daddy's dad.
Typical.
No, that's not her baby daddy. It's just her boyfriend's dad.
She had a kid.
But the boyfriend think it's his?
Yeah, but the boyfriend thinks it's his.
Damn, he probably looked like him and all.
But that was her secret.
That's really his brother.
It's really his brother.
Right,
He thinks it's his son, but it's really his brother.
Yeah. And so, but to me, it's like, the whole point of it was
he
supposed
took his
to be
glasses off
like,
and everything.
look,
Wow.
I won't tell you what today's was because if you took your glasses off of that,
Oh, you gotta tell them today.
No,
I want to know.
You keep that to yourself.
Today's was really crazy.
Yeah, I gotta talk about that later.
But I want to say,
It's spicy.
She was like, girl. But I want to say this, right?
What?
I can do like
People
all
call
these
in telling
things
us
with
stuff.
where I have experts that come in on finance. It doesn't get the traction
No.
that I tell us. That's not me.
They love the
doing that. That's what
Right,
people
yeah.
are, and people will see that and be like, "Oh my God, this is you don't do anything." But this is like, no, I do. This is
do a
only 3 times a week I do this. I have all these other segments and like, but no one cares about that.
And then the algorithms actually push it more. So when it's something that is that negative, like the algorithms actually push it more.
Yeah.
If you was to make a post saying some wild shit, right, about like, you can say anything like let's say like me and Da Vinci had sex. It would go crazy. But if you said me and Da Vinci is talking about financial literacy to people that's in college to teach them
They'll
you
be
get
like
2
thumbs
views.
down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
But
it's
when
just
you-
like,
tomato.
When you in the car, it's 8 a.m., you riding to work. Not saying I can relate, but if I could. If I was in the
love
car
her.
on the way to work 8 a.m., I want to hear the secret.
Right.
I want to hear something that's going to have
It's like
me in
an
the car
escape
like,
from real life.
Right.
hold on.
at 8 a.m. in the morning?
That's the time to be. That's the
And
time
then go to
be.
work
But
and talk
that's
about.
the first thing you want in your brain.
I mean, I'm listening to music, but if I'm turning on the radio, I want to hear something that's going to have my mind boggled. Like,
And clearly a majority of
not
people
the word
feel
of God.
that way.
Yeah.
Like God
The
got
word
some
of God,
bars.
first
Yeah.
of all, I sit on my way to work. The word
She
of God
already
is
been up.
first.
Oh, yeah.
The word of God
That's
is
first.
first.
That's already
whew,
done.
thank
You pray
God.
upon
the
so you
wake
up at
up.
5 a.m.
That's
You
at
pray-
7 a.m.
You pray upon the wake up. You pray when you lay your
Okay,
head.
whew, thank
When
you,
you
Lord.
lift it and when you lay
That's
it.
You lift it and when
Prayers
you lay
first
it.
and prayers last.
Okay, and then afterwards you hear like
Yeah,
people sleeping
afterwards
with their
it's
dad.
right.
Now, I want
their
to say this
boyfriend's
too,
dad.
because Jasmine Renae, she's on. Okay, so I don't know if you have. I have a feeling
That you don't.
No,
have a
because I
subscription
am
to
a
the
woman
Zeus
of
network.
God, first of all, and I'm a mother first. But still, like, you know, I'm also a girl too, and we, you know, gossip, a little something, a little tea. I
hear
don't
you.
know. It's entertainment.
No,
It's
but let's
entertaining.
talk
It's
about
not my life.
right.
Nah,
You know what
right,
I'm
And that's
saying?
what's
right.
relieving
Yeah.
about
That's what
it.
I'm saying.
Like, this ain't me.
Go ahead,
Yeah, it's not me. It's them. They telling their damn secrets. If they want to get on here and tell their secrets,
You just
that's
don't
on
listen.
them.
You
I'm a
just
But
don't
let's have
listen.
an honest conversation about this
Listen to that
because
shit.
I know you don't have the Zeus network. I could tell already. But
Yo, what you profiling?
I am profiling
I don't
you.
got it.
But so Jasmine Renae is on Baddies Midwest.
Oh
Right.
my
But that ain't
God.
how
Jasmine,
Ange- that's
Jasmine
not-
is
that's
a
not-
bad
that's
bitch.
not how Ange knows me, though.
That's not how I know her.
Ange been knowing me for years.
And I actually hit
Baddies
Natalie Nunn.
Midwest?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm assuming it's beautiful women from Midwest in America, middle of America.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And
Do you
guys
feel like
They
people are
filmed in Detroit.
judgmental about that if that's how they know you from? Because clearly she's had her own following in Detroit already, like as an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
you know, as an artist also.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I came on Baddies Midwest with almost 500,000 followers.
Right.
I came on there with my platform,
Period.
you know, already built. So Baddies is an addition to
Right.
Jazmin Renae.
Absolutely.
It's you know, another line of work for me. It's not the first thing I've done. It's not the last. You know what I mean?
How do you feel about it now that you've done it?
I think that being a part of the Baddies franchise, I feel like, yes, it can be, you know, a judgmental thing. People will pass judgment on some of the baddies where that's all they are. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
No shade, but some people were created on baddies. You know, they came on baddies without a platform.
Right.
They had no, you know what I'm saying, portfolio or past accomplishments under their belt or anything like that. And some people on there, you know, they acting crazy as hell. Now, is it entertaining? Yes, it is. You feel me? Because I watched baddies before I was actually on there. But as far as me, I don't think that it's a big judgment on who I am.
Because people know you.
not.
We ain't
For
supposed to be
people
talking
who know
about
you,
this. We gotta wait for
yeah,
that.
we're gonna talk about it on your episode. But
Yeah,
for
because
people,
for me,
when
I have
go to
a
Detroit,
great presence on there.
yeah, when I go to Detroit,
Thank you.
if I need something, I'm like, Jazmin, I'm coming to Detroit. I need to get X, Y, and Z done.
And it's done.
She will get it done like that. Like everybody knows her. Everybody,
baddie.
yeah. But before
that.
even
Oh,
before
oh,
she
oh,
did
oh,
it,
The
yeah.
Baddies Midwest is now.
That's new.
But I've been
It's
on
current.
Ange for years. And like
Right.
I said, I came on there with over 400,000 followers. I already had a fan base. I already had, you know, my tribe
She's
of
already that
supporters.
girl.
Yeah. I mean, I do music. So I'm
Right.
an artist. You know, I was a Wildin' Out girl.
Right.
You know, so I did things prior to that. So,
Well, what do you watch for fun?
Well, I do want to say this. I'm not. I hope I'm not judging.
Oh, you're not
I'm
judging?
No, I'm not judging. I would be the first one to ever
because
say
I
anything.
agree
Like
with a lot of
I
things
got
that
a
you
criminal
said.
past. I'm like.
I
I'm
agree
no one
with
to
a lot of
judge.
things
I'm
that
no-
you
I'm
said.
no- I'm far from
100%,
perfect.
and I got good sense.
Great
So
sense.
you can't, so you can't really judge. I mean, I like to have fun and I talk shit, you know,
Right.
but I do have great sense at the end of the day.
Right.
And, you know, I knew what I was doing when I went on there. I knew what I was going to do and I knew what I wasn't going to do.
Facts.
Because I'm a mother first. I don't want to get all into me because it's the Vinci episode, nah. Back to you. So you said you got arrested at 13, right? What you do?
Well, okay. It was Dylan stolen property, but
I was
what
going
you
to say
doing?
that. Car theft or B&E?
it was. I mean,
What's
I ain't
B&E?
gonna
Or
talk
breaking
about
it into.
Okay.
I don't want to promote that
Look at-
stuff
look at
because I
us.
don't want
It's
people
not
to feel like it's
promoting.
cute.
Well, you
and
were only
cool.
13, but
I
all
was
right.
just a dummy. I was just like,
Yeah.
just trying to get
Everybody
some
made
money
mistakes.
and just to eat. You know, poverty is the mother of all crime. So I was
Right.
just trying
No,
to fit
for
in
real.
and then just make some money. And
I know that
I
broke
like
your
that
mom's
quote.
heart too.
Poverty is the
yeah,
I can't.
but the thing is, like, what really broke her heart is like recently I was like, Mom, you know, the first time I sold drugs, I was in 5th grade, and she was just like, what?
Fifth grade.
Why did you tell her?
Why did you? Because she was having a conversation with me, and then she was just like, we were saying something. I'm like, Mom, like, there's a lot of things
Been
like
to
you
this.
didn't,
You
you don't
ain't even
know.
know.
I would have
like,
beat your ass for what
you
you
know what I'm
did 20
saying?
years ago.
So I was just like, yeah, right, I'll pick your little ass up. yeah, right. Yeah, I'm military present my mom. But I was just like, I just explained it to her, and she was just like, wow. But I was like, you know, by the grace of God, you know,
That's crazy that she didn't know.
She did. She was busy working. I mean, she was making $30,000 a year taking care of 5 of us, and my grandma that didn't speak English. So it's like, I mean, there's only so much you can see when you're in a rat race and you're trying to meet the basic needs of survival that you don't really have time to really have a relationship with your kid.
What type of person like recruits a 5th grader? You know what I'm saying? That's wild.
Think about it. It's actually kind of smart.
That's normal though.
I know that, but
nobody's
I still just
gonna
can't.
think he got it.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why most of the people that's like the kids nowadays that's blowing people head off, they like younger than 16.
Oh yeah.
Because it's harder to get hit.
You know
with
what they call them? They call
Yeah.
them YNs.
Oh yeah, right. That's the new name.
YNs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting because I saw an interview where you said that even doing the show BMF, you know, there was kind of well, should I be doing this because you don't want to promote certain things,
Right.
but it is based on a true story.
Yeah.
So talk to me about that process of you being like, okay, I can do this, I can handle it, I'm okay with it. And then I know you also started like meditating 30 minutes every single morning.
Right. Yeah. So I took on the role because, like, I mean, these are 2 characters that are influential in the hip hop culture, and like you said, it's based off a true story. So I was just like, as an actor, you're telling a story. The art of what we do is to tell stories and portray characters. And then also, when I'm not filming, you know, I make sure I offset that I do a lot of tours. I do a lot of mental health tours. Last year, I did 2. Went to a bunch of schools.
I saw them kids love you when you walk in. They was going crazy.
yeah. No, and I appreciate them. But yeah, so I talked to them about the experiences of the black man from a different perspective. And like, I remember one time I was being interviewed and then this lady was just like, she's like, well, how do you feel that you're promoting this and you're perpetuating this? I was like, well, I mean, I don't think I'm promoting and perpetuating this. And when you watch an A24 or a Blumhouse horror film or Scream, do you think about stabbing someone 52,000 times? And if you do, then you shouldn't be watching TV.
Yeah,
so why
you already was gonna do that.
Yeah. And then why are you looking at me like that's what I'm promoting? But I was like, at the same time, I'm telling a true story on 2 brothers that are victims of one of the most successful human trafficking in the world. The transatlantic slave trade was just so successful. They came here and worked. They were part of the group that worked for 400 plus years of free labor. When they got freed, it was capped, and then you're in the game to fend for yourself. And they made it out of that situation. But I'm like, had they had better parents, different influences, they probably would have been Steve Jobs.
Right.
Who knew like that type of organization? Like, so you got to think like, what if they wasn't in Detroit with no money, with the parents that they had and making pennies an hour? You know what I'm saying?
Right. They were super smart to be able to even put something like that together.
To have that courage, that boldness, and then you had that many people listening to you.
Yeah.
Bro, those are leaders. Like, bro, if they had like that would have been Elon Musk.
Situation, they would have
that would have been they would have built spaceships, you know? So
What
that's
did you
how I
learn
can
about
explain it.
Detroit from filming that? Because I want to hear Jazmin Renae chime in on that too.
Detroit is big on like NASCAR and racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they real big on that.
They have the races down there, downtown.
Yeah.
We just had a big one.
I saw did they just build that track not that long ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
Okay.
those cars are going by. Shoo!
Yeah, Detroit is cool. Detroit is cold as hell. Y'all got good.
Colder than here.
Cold.
They got
No,
good
it's
way.
brick
Y'all
outside.
got this good. What's this? The sandwich, the pastrami sandwiches. There's a spot.
The corned beef.
Yeah, corned beef.
that to get
That's
loose.
fire. Yeah, and Detroit got a cool little culture. It's like a South and a North. I feel like.
You know what? A
That's
lot
what
of
I feel
people
like.
say that they feel like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people actually say that we sound like
Southern.
we're from the Southern.
Absolutely.
And I don't
Y'all got Southern
understand-
hospitality
A
for
little
sure.
bit. Yeah.
I don't understand
I
that
see
at
that.
all. But everybody says that.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of Middle East people.
Oh yeah. And they own a lot of stuff out there. They be making some money out there. The
And there was
dispensaries.
boys
Oh
meeting
yeah,
them.
every corner is a dispensary.
Yeah,
That's
those
what I
boys-
like.
those
Go
boys
ahead.
running over there.
It's the best thing they could ever did was make weed recreational over there. Now we just need New York to fall in line because
It
I
is
got all this
recreational.
weed
It's
that I can't take
She's
back
like,
with me.
she's like, Angela, you want some weed? I got some weed for Gigi. I was like, Gigi got to fly back.
Because I
I'll
got
take
here,
it.
somebody gave me all this weed. I can't even fly with it.
Girl, bye.
I was like, I'll take it. Look at Jordan. Jordan's like, I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Now, I saw you also said you would never do online dating.
Never.
What if it's a check involved?
No.
Like what, like a TV show or something?
No, like maybe an endorsement.
From Tinder,
like
Raya.
Why not?
PR thing?
I'm just curious. Like, what is it about online dating that doesn't appeal to you?
I believe in like, I think online and social media and the internet is like
Not a real place.
it's a great tool for the enemy, I would say. Like, I think it is, I mean, it's a great tool for positive stuff too, but there's so much more. Like, I feel like when you're on the internet, it's like you could really move as a spirit in a way. Like your lies and your delusions is like extra like abracadabra. Like if you see someone in person, like I can't lie to you and say I'm
Yes, you
6'3"
can.
if I'm not 6'3". You see what I'm saying? But when you see me, I stand next to you and you have my kneecaps, you're like, oh wow, he's actually that high. But just something like that online you can lie about.
Right.
I feel like
Catfish.
you're 6'2". No, I'm kidding.
They're catfish.
But yeah, so and that's their physical appearance. Can you imagine this and this? Like that is like.
But you can meet somebody in person and they lie to you about all kind of stuff.
That's what I'm. No, they can, but it's like the chances of really getting away with like.
Because you're talking about physical things that Because here's the thing: have
When
you
you say-
never met anybody in the DMs?
No.
Right, that's what I was going to ask you. Do you consider meeting someone in the DM online dating?
No, I
Yes,
mean like
I
signing
do.
up.
You
You
do?
do? I think
That's
that's
online
somebody
dating. That's
on
online dating.
Instagram.
That's online
You think so?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
social
we
media
did, we
dating.
did.
Social
That's
media
my
dating.
thing.
I don't
Yeah.
think there's anything wrong with that.
Listen.
She think
I don't
like-
know, because it be some weirdos. It be some weirdos in my DMs.
No, listen, Jordan. I think Jordan's the only one here who has done online dating.
Yeah.
What would you say about it from experience?
Like an app?
An app.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've never had a successful relationship. I've met a couple friends, and maybe like a booty call.
Okay.
That to me is where it ends. It's like, okay, I
I don't know.
need.
I can't do that. I've never did the app thing.
Me
I don't
either.
know. I'm scared of that. I don't
Me
want to
too.
meet anything from an
Instagram is
app.
the same thing.
No, see, this is the thing. Okay, if somebody was to send a DM, right? You're not going for just any DM. You can't just be out the DM ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? But like, cause really, you could be catfished on there. Like you said, like it could be a full lie that you're looking at. But everything not a lie if you know who people are.
I think the men in my DM be scamming. Like I be thinking it's catfish. I be thinking they trying
That's
to
what I
scam
said.
me.
I'm not.
So I'm
you
very
have to-
apprehensive
I have
of
to
who I
know-
respond
I have to be familiar
Yeah.
with who you are to know
Okay.
that.
It can't be a cold DM. It has to be somebody like maybe you've been
With
familiar
mutuals.
with
Yes,
them.
it can't be
And then
a complete random. Who
Oh,
I,
so
Like
you met
a
the
real,
person in person
like
before.
a real blue
yeah,
check,
like,
not a bought
or
one.
even if you haven't met them in person, like you know who they
Who
are.
they are? They credible.
Right.
Like a credible.
a
so
credible
like, so
person.
you never slid in nobody's DMs?
No.
He's lying.
You guys, I'm
You've
gonna tell
never
people to hit me up and let me
responded
know.
Bro, to slid in somebody's DM? No. Have I responded? The people
All your
I've
whole life before you was Da Vinci.
No, I definitely not.
I believe you.
Definitely not. Like,
AJ
yo,
never
guys,
did that.
AJ never slid in the
like,
DMs.
Say not
definitely
even on Facebook back in the day.
No, like it's like
MySpace,
nah.
let's
It's
just
just
go
like the
home.
thing is, it's like, bro, there's just so many beautiful girls in real life.
In real life.
Like it's like, bro, like you like.
You be
I
seeing
don't.
them?
I don't know what the ratio is. I know it's
I
harder.
think
for
y'all
women.
have an easier time with
I'm
in
here
real
for the
life.
real
No,
life.
you're
too.
100%. Like it's harder for you guys to find like the type of man that you guys are looking for.
What's
right?
that?
Looking for.
I'm saying that you guys are attracted
Look,
to.
He's like, I'm not used to all these women attacking me.
wait,
No,
okay.
it's
Wait, okay,
Look, the
wait,
glasses
no,
coming
wait,
back
hold
off.
on,
Oh,
hold
shit.
I think it's
He said, let me
harder
look you
for
in
you
your eyes.
guys to find what you're
Right.
attracted to
Mm-hmm.
in real life than it is for me.
So you saying you
1000%.
admit y'all ain't shit? No, I'm playing with you.
I mean, I think.
No,
I
what
think,
he's
I think,
saying
yeah,
is-
I think,
He
I think
said
a lot
yes,
of
It's more of us than it is of him. And I don't like that.
absolutely
like-
is more of you guys.
That's true though.
Okay, so let me
That's
ask you
true.
this.
You know how many Jasmines I know?
Ooh.
No, I'm playing. I'm joking.
But there's only one Jasmine Renee.
There
There's
you go.
Jasmine
Renee.
Renee.
Nah,
There's
I'm
only one
joking.
Jasmine Renee from the D, baby.
Yes,
Nah,
I know a lot of
yo,
Jasmines
I like-
too.
she's great.
Okay, let me ask you this.
She's great.
What if you
I
made a
do, I ain't gonna
profile?
lie.
What would you say about yourself in your profile? Like if you, let's just say you had to make a profile for a role because you're doing method acting
Oh, I was about to
and the
say
role
that.
that you're playing is a guy who's on social media wanting to
You're
date
good.
people. What would your profile be?
You're good at this.
Hold
okay.
on, because piggyback to that. I mean,
Uh-oh.
Jasmine's, you know.
Uh-oh.
No, it's
Abraham had many sons, boo.
Ooh.
Yeah, what that mean?
You know how many Abrahams it is?
You know?
He had many sons. You know the Bible?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Right. So if he had 99 of them, then how many you think it is in the world?
That's great. We got to be fruitful and multiply.
Oh, God.
I mean,
Okay, you quick
I
on
should
your
have
toes.
99 sons at this point
You quick on
with
your
99 Jazmins.
You better slow down.
Okay, go ahead.
She's like, damn, I didn't help myself with that one.
Yeah, I just
Well, so let me hear, what would your profile say about you? Like if you were looking to find the one and you were putting your profile, what would it say?
Oh, that is a great question, Angela. That is, wow.
Like how you describe yourself.
God first.
I would say for sure God first. Yeah, I would just say
it.
God first.
Come on, that can't be
Honestly.
it with the prayer hands.
Honestly,
Right, with the prayer hand
I'll take the prayer hand. though.
Hobbies.
Yeah, come on, you gotta
I'll
think
say
more like
God.
that.
Do
He
Like-
likes to read.
Like the thing is, like, yeah, that shit is just, it's so weird to me. Like doing that, like you have a little
Right.
profile and you just talking about yourself. Like that's.
But you said Instagram is a dating app, so that means you do have a dating app.
He
I
said he
know,
don't.
but
He
I don't
won't
have-
be.
that's
He
for
don't date
acting.
from Instagram.
That's for entertainment. Like I'm not gonna meet somebody on Instagram and be like, yo, let's go out, let's fall in love.
Okay,
Like,
so
that-
now since you said all this, now we can bring the tea to the table, the receipts of these DMs that I had from someone between you two.
Oh shit.
go ahead.
Any last words?
No,
All right, because I got the thread right here.
Oh shit, I don't know about this.
Screenshot. We did our research before you got here.
let me see it.
So you know what I'm talking about?
No, I actually don't. This
Lil
is,
John from Jersey.
What?
I got the DMs.
Recognition.
what's
Recognition
going
is
on here?
happening.
You said,
She's
y'all heard
talking.
what he said.
she's talking right now. She's
Oh.
chatting.
I'm talking shit.
So like,
I
oh, I was
know.
like, wait,
She's
what?
chatting.
I didn't know about
She's
this.
But he
chatting.
sweating a little bit over there.
Nah.
But he sweated a little. I saw it. I
Nah,
saw a little
nah,
trickle of sweat.
That's why I said. That's why I said
Wait,
show me.
it was the any last
I don't
words.
know anything.
It's a new show,
I know,
DMF.
like I'm chilling.
BMF.
I just said shut up.
With the double entendre.
Nah, I'm just like I know, like I'm telling you,
You know what
I
BMF
know I'm
stands
chilling.
for.
Like I could really,
And
I
the
could
F is
really
for-
backtrack my shit. Like I could be
Right.
like, just like no way. Like
I have
I've,
no tea on you.
I've
I'm
had
just literally
rumors and
playing.
shit, but it's just like,
No,
but
that
I'll
was
be
funny.
like,
Listen,
chilling.
the rumors about you, it's not nothing really juicy. It's like a picture with somebody, you working with them, they're dating. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We need like a juicier rumor.
And even still, it's not juicy because he probably met that person, in person. Like you said, it wasn't an online or DM thing.
I want to say this. You met Mary fucking J. Blige.
right,
She is an icon.
absolutely,
What was that like doing videos and then also starring in that Lifetime series?
right, yeah,
That it's a trilogy.
yeah.
What was that like?
That was fire. Like I, honestly, that movie was probably one of my most favorite projects I ever shot. Honestly.
You played a way older person.
Yeah, how did
Yeah.
you feel?
And
How
then-
did they made
Beard.
you look so old?
Yeah, it was fun.
Did
like,
you wear
I
a wig?
I thought it was fun.
We was talking about that hair.
Because I needed to know.
Nah, it wasn't a wig. It was real.
That was your real hair?
Yeah.
Okay, good. They're not gonna pull that off in a mugshot.
Say what no,
Yeah.
well, no
They're not gonna
Tyler
rock
Perry
with
wig going on.
Yeah.
I'm dead. Y'all funny as hell. But nah, it was cool. Like, first of all, working with Mary, like Mary is an icon. So to sit down and have a conversation with her like this, like the first time I was just like, yo, damn, this is my life. Like whole time in my head. I'm like,
whoa.
I really
I'm
wanna
like,
be
bro,
her.
like no one is gonna believe me. Like, and I was like, I gotta take a picture, but then I didn't want to be annoying because we was having such a good conversation, and she's mad humble.
Right.
She's like mad regular. Like it was just so crazy. It's like she forgot who she was, and she gave me great advice. She was chill as hell, and then afterwards she was like, "Yeah, I'm working on some stuff." Da 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 da. She was like, "I fuck with your talent," and da da da. I was like, "Man, she's just chatting. Like she ain't even hit me up." And then I was like, "Yo, what the hell?" Like she's like, for real. But it was dope, and to be a part of a movie that is promoting family and a family nucleus again, to get back on that, like that right there, that's healthy. That's beautiful. Like we got enough of the other side. It's like we need to promote things that have nothing to do with being black. You're just existing.
Y'all
So
was doing the
any
electric slide at the
character-
wedding and everything.
So again,
Y'all was doing the electric slide
Don't
at
give
the
away
wedding
the
and
end.
everything.
oh damn.
I didn't say it was his wedding. I
Oh
called it
yeah,
the wedding.
But yeah, it was just fire to see that and just be a part of that. Being part of something that have nothing to do with being black. I was like, it's fire.
And being on Lifetime, I feel like
Lifetime audience is like legit.
I was gonna
Lifetime
say
is legendary.
Lifetime ain't no
Yes.
joke.
Yes.
You hear me?
Lifetime got
I'm
deep
waiting for this
roots in the
Lisa
black community.
That and the cult.
Yeah,
Damn.
I cannot wait for that.
Yeah.
But even seeing you on there, that's like a whole different audience
It
too.
is.
From it just gives a lot of range,
Right. No,
it's
I
giving
appreciate
range.
that.
I just grew up on Lifetime watching it with my
Me
mama. I didn't
too.
know what was
After
going
school.
on. but
True
I knew
Story
she was crying.
Thursdays.
So I knew it was good. good.
She was crying.
And then as I got older and would watch a Lifetime movie, like they're
A Lifetime
really
movie
heartfelt.
will be a
I love
tearjerker.
it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And a lot of them be based on true stories.
Yeah.
Right.
But you did play like a father with a teenage son
Right.
on it. So what was that like playing? Because I was like, he's so young.
Right. Yeah.
And the son did look older than you though.
You know it's crazy because we're like 3 years apart.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but nah, it was fun. It was funny as hell. I was just like, oh my God, like this is just. But I was just like, I just thought about seeing people with their sons and then just like created this whole thing. I was like, I feel like it'll be like this. It'll feel like
Do you have
having a
any
little
children?
homie. No. But I
You
do
seem
want like
like you would be
99.
a good dad.
You
I
want
do want
99.
99.
He was
I do want
99.
99. I do want.
You
You're
look
the
like you seem
namesake.
like you would be a good father.
I appreciate
will
that.
be.
Yeah, he will
that
be.
is one
When
of
the
the
time
highest compliments you
No,
could
for
give
real.
a man.
Just by his conversation.
What
You know
about a
I
good
mean?
husband?
Maybe so. Well, any black man who says God first will be a good husband.
Okay.
Because you can't be a good husband without
Right.
putting God first. So,
You think you'd be a good husband?
Definitely.
Okay.
and I will say, from the short time, I like that about you as well. To see a young black man, put God on the forefront like that, I respect that. Because you don't really see that,
Right.
especially in the industry.
Yeah.
People kind of like leave God out, you know?
They're self-made.
And
Or
for
they
you to
just
give
say it.
for you to give all credit to the Most High
Yeah.
on a platform, let's
Did you-
take a shot to that.
I appreciate you, Jazmin.
Did you grow up going to church?
Yeah, I grew up going to church, but I definitely did like leave from it because at one point I was like, man, this is BS. But it was only because of because the thing about like I feel like the Bible and Scripture is like it's depending on who's talking to you about it. It could rub you the wrong way, but like when you're really reading
It's
it
really about the
for
interpretation.
yourself, and then you ask God to just open your heart and give you discernment and wisdom to understand those words, you could comprehend it in a way that you've never had before. And the thing about the Bible is like the coolest book in the world, only because it really depends on where your heart is at. If your heart's not in the right place, it's just a novel.
Right,
But if your heart is in the right place, it's just so
receive
different. And as you grow in life and as you experience different things and grow more in wisdom and maturity, it's like each text just hit differently. You're like, yo, like this is really the way. Like all the chaos that's going on in the world, it could be solved like this. All the mental, like the health crisis in this country and the antidepressants and all those drugs, if people, like we literally have a worship chromosome. Like we are designed to worship a higher power. And when you put that in yourself, it puts like this weight, this war that is bigger than you on you. Like this self-made concept is like, it's the dumbest thing in the world. It's like extreme narcissism. No one's self-made.
Nobody.
Like when you
Right.
came in this world,
Nobody
two
did this
people had to
alone.
come together. First of all, and what was you doing in the first 6 months? What were you doing in the first 6 years? What was you in the first 18 years? And then the first time you have an idea, and Mary J. Blige's brother said this, shout out to Bruce, he was just like, he's like, and then when you have an idea, the first thing you gotta do is tell somebody. But it's like, so it's like that concept, it just breeds narcissism, but I just feel like that's the enemy's way of trying to give you the credit, like, yeah, you got this, OG, and then it really just takes the power away from the original creator, which then ends up fucking you in the long run. And then you end up suffering a lot mentally because you're putting way more on you than we were never meant to bear the weight of the world. But
How
we're
did you
doing
learn
that.
all that? Like,
Right. Well, I kind of knew everything he said. I knew.
I would,
I know the Bible.
I would say reading scripture, being around people that is like actively trying to pursue God, and being around people that hold themselves accountable, and people that, outside of the business, the nature of Hollywood. Don't get me wrong. I love that Hollywood is a great place. You can make a substantial amount of money, but I think it preys on the cardinal sins, like and I'm not trying to sit here again and act like I'm better. No. Like I ask for forgiveness all the time. I'm just like everyone else here. I think I just admit my faults more, and then people was like, "Oh my God, he's humble." I'm not humble, nigga. You going through the same thing. You're just not saying it,
Right.
But I think just being around people that have a better grasp of reality, and people that could they have good hearts and good intentions. So I'm able to, when I look at them, I can see a clear reflection of myself. And a lot of times it's like, we need people because that's the only way you can see yourself. Like if it was never for mirrors, if you had something on your head, you got to depend on me to be like, Angela, you got something on your forehead right now. But if you don't have that,
Everybody.
you know what I'm saying?
That was a great analogy.
If you don't have that, it's like, how you gonna know? If you don't
How you
have
gonna
someone
know?
to call you out on certain things,
you're
you
right. Because sometimes people
Yeah.
will look right at your shit and not say
Yeah,
nothing.
not say
Nothing.
anything.
Right,
Or they'll
but
know they'll know your
accountability,
breath
yeah.
stink or something. They don't say nothing.
But
Right.
that's ironic because you don't watch your work, which is almost a mirror too, because it's how you interpret a script and somebody's story.
No, which is true. It's like I watch
But
it
it's
for
not the
like
real
learning.
world.
I watch it for learning purposes.
Yeah.
And my agents and managers, and they'll let me know. And and like the response from the audience, I'm like, okay, I think I ate. Like, you know, I ate this shit,
But you're
right?
not sure.
I think in the moment, like when I'm doing it, I mean, you got hair, makeup, you got all the directors staring at the monitor. If I'm like messing up crazy,
tell.
like that's on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Da
gonna,
Vinci.
yeah, you gonna hear like
Time is money.
It passed layers of things before it go out, and sometimes things slip through the pipes. You know what I'm saying? Because we're humans. Someone could be on a phone call and miss an edit, and then the next person miss an edit, and then now you out and you got bubble gum on your lips or something like that, and they're like, "Damn, now you're mean." But yeah, you know. So, but I think that's. I don't know if that answered your question, but yeah, watching myself is scary though. You almost
said
feel
it's
like
scary, yeah.
it's like you have to think of it like that's not a natural feeling. Like human beings been around for X amount of years. Our brains have not, like we just really got mirrors and shit like that. People used to
Right.
really look at themselves just from water, right? And then afterwards you're just hunting and you're doing whatever, right? We're way, like our brains are closer to primitive humans than it is a human to compete and exist in this level of exposure that we're under. This is why a lot of us are suffering deep. Like you say, you taking way too much content. You're taking way too much material. Like you like the shit that we're seeing, all doctors are saying that it is not healthy.
Yeah.
Right.
And when you
I
keep
agree
seeing
with
these
that.
things, it's physically modifying your brain to get better at it. So your brain is like undergoing neuroplasticity. It's reshaping itself to become better at looking at images and videos that have nothing to do with the next. So you're giving yourself ADHD.
Miscellaneous things.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you're not lifting weights anymore. It's like your muscles like, bro, we don't need this, bro. Let's let it go. Right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like once you start understanding that and then like you really start getting in tune with certain things, even seeing yourself, it's like, yo, that's like an outer body godlike experience. It's like, bro, I can see myself.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, like that was never supposed to happen. You know what I'm
But
saying?
here we
At
are.
all. And like some people who be watching themselves, I'm like, damn, like you
I
lit.
hate looking at myself. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't- I hate hearing myself.
I hate
Yes.
hearing myself. I was gonna
I
say the
hate
same
that.
thing.
My
It's
point
painful.
is this.
Yeah, I'm always like very critical because
He
you're
said-
never gonna feel
okay.
like, you know, it's sometimes you could be really overly critical of yourself.
Yeah.
He said that, okay, previously, prior to the invention of mirrors, people looked at themselves
And water.
through water.
Probably like, yeah, reflection
Every
of
water I've looked in, I can't see myself.
For real?
That's it. Yeah.
You
It's
ever
not
like
clear.
you ever like looked in a pond?
I don't see me.
Yep. Bro, go look in the pond. So
telling you,
could,
I don't.
you could kind of see your
And now I'm
silhouette.
trying to figure out,
She's talking about the Detroit riverfront.
do I even exist? Am I
Probably.
really
I can't
here
see
right
myself
now?
in this
I
water.
can't
Probably
see
not.
myself.
I mean, it's not clear. It's not
Even
like
in the
this.
clearest water, I can't see myself.
You never looked over at still water
And I don't see me.
and the sun is
What do you
hitting at a certain
see?
point.
What's looking back
You
at
don't
you?
even
Whatever
see your
in the
silhouette.
water.
I feel her. I don't know if I've ever seen
Whatever's
myself
in the water, that's
either.
what I see.
You might see some fish.
I
if
see
you're in
under
some
the
clear
water. I don't see me. And then that takes me back like on The Lion King. You know what I'm saying? The scene where where Simba looks in the water and he sees
it.
Mufasa.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see nothing.
I thought you were going to go
Looking in the wrong
Mulan with it.
We got to find you a body of water where you can see
Well, maybe Jazmin don't exist. So you're right. You one of one.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Like, damn, 'cause
You did the video with Glorilla.
Oh yeah. that's
Yeah,
my
people,
dog.
first of all, people thought y'all
Y'all were dating.
of course,
yeah,
but it was a
right.
video, and then you said this is the last video you'll ever do. Is that true?
Yeah. It's
You
right,
didn't
guys.
like being a vixen?
Why?
Why?
Well, it's not Vixen.
I'm joking.
so what is it?
It was
said
that.
it's
It
not
was
a
actually like it was like an acting role. Like we were having
Period.
conversations
He
about
said it was
acting.
work.
She was literally like, "Yo, like to explain the idea. It was really hard to understand certain things that she was saying, but I, try to
I
put my
thought y'all
listening."
ate.
Huh? Oh, in the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a conversation and we just we knocked it out. Like,
Glorilla's a good person to do a video with, though.
she honestly, she is cool as hell.
Yeah, she's like, they named her like the #1 female rapper of the year, and here you are.
I love that for her.
I know. Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
I know it probably took a lot for her to even ask you, like, and for you to consider it. What was that like?
First of all, like mad people was reaching out to me. They was like, "Yo, Glow's team, like Glorilla's team is trying to like reach out to you," and I was like, "Glorilla, like." 'cause some-
You gotta
'cause-
say it
no,
like
no,
that.
no, no.
Glorilla.
Yeah, no, and I was just making sure like I was having it, like, because I oftentimes, like, sometimes when you tell me a name, like, I don't know the person face, like, I switch them up a lot. So then I was like, Google, and I was like, oh shit, 7 p.m. Friday, like, I fuck with her music, like, she's dope, she got this fire cadence. And then I was like, but like, what is this song? Like, is it like like I'm like fuck nigga free. Like I'm not about to like put my
So
face.
you ain't being no fuck nigga.
No, I'm not gonna promote that.
No, you could be the one
Right.
that.
But then in this
After
one, I love her. She was acting correct. She was like in love. Like when you watch the
Pregnant.
video, she ain't saying nothing bad about a
She
man.
was pregnant.
So why wouldn't you do it again?
I mean, probably just not. Like I don't know.
It depends.
All right, Teasy, just cut up the $50,000 check, man. Just cut it up. I had it for you. Just 20-minute cameo, but it's cool. Just cut it up. We'll find somebody else.
In your video?
I'm just playing.
She like,
No, but for
we're
real,
gonna
I
talk
did-
about that in a second in the next episode.
I'm dead.
It's my girl right here. I'm gonna tell you how I first heard about her. It was a song. It was
Don't
a diss.
talk about it.
It was a diss track. but
Don't
we talk
talk about it.
Okay, I'm not.
He already think I'm crazy.
Yeah, she did a diss track,
Don't talk about it.
but I won't talk
I
about
don't
it.
think you crazy.
I'm just playing.
I think you just existing.
Yay.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
she
he
doesn't.
makes
She
sense.
can't see
Water.
herself in the
She doesn't
pond.
exist
Yeah,
there.
she
Yeah.
don't see her reflection
Yeah,
like
just
Slim
on
did
land.
Mufasa.
Well, listen, I want to say I really enjoyed having you here today. It was
appreciate
amazing. And listen, we didn't even get to talk about all of the things before, all of the acting, because I know music was a passion of yours, first and foremost.
Right.
Are you going to get
Spoken
back
word.
to that?
I think so. Like I think in a perfect world, I would love to like write soundtracks or like songs to like certain movies, certain kids movies, and stuff like that. I think that would be fire. But I
Kids
don't know.
movies in particular.
I would like
Okay.
to. Like, yeah, that would be fire. Or like any movie, particularly kids. And I probably would hit the stage again, do music just for the hell of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We would like that. And I want to ask you, just on the outside looking in, the character of, Terry that you play, Terry Flannery, what did you think about his dynamic with Markeisha and with LaWanda?
Oh yeah, Lawanda.
Right. What did you think about the decisions that he made there?
I like from
From your point of view.
yeah, from my point of view, I thought it was wild. But I know that some of the stuff in there is exaggerated for cinematic purposes.
But I mean, just as a human being,
Yeah,
as Da Vinci.
I would never make that decision.
Mm-hmm.
I would no.
Okay.
I would never make that decision. If anything, I would be like LaWanda, like, there's this lady that, she got some game and wisdom about this shit. Like, we should sit down and have a meeting with her.
Mm-hmm.
And if my shorty ain't on board with like talking to her or whatever, then it's clipped.
You never did nothing grimy in real life? Like women that you've dated in the past, would they be like, he did this?
He did me dirty.
Or would they be like, he was amazing?
Honestly,
Or both? He did me
Balance.
dirty, but he was amazing.
honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. I think they would speak well.
You're not responsible for no broken
honestly.
hearts out there?
Like broken hearts?
You broke a heart before?
Of course.
Definitely, but I got my heart broken too. Like,
You
but-
did?
Yeah, for
What
sure.
she do?
Nah, this first girl, man.
Oh.
Like,
One of them.
Gotta go through that.
What's your
yeah,
sign?
it was just like
Libra.
Libra.
Okay, my mom, my brother, my best friend.
But it was like high school. It was like high school. It was just dumb. Like you thought you was in love, and then you were just like, it's just those emotions are so new, and you're growing. You're going through puberty. You know what I'm saying? And you realize you're like, damn, I'm a rebound. Like it's crazy.
You was a rebound?
Basically, yeah.
That was that high school love. That was a time when
it's
you
tough.
genuinely,
those
Tough. You
words.
feel
Those
that,
the
huh?
words.
It's
genuinely
different.
feel
Yeah.
like you're in
I'm
love.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go through that, Jordan.
Like that
puppy
high
love.
school love
Yeah.
is
Puppy
deep
love.
though, but
Where
it's
is she
deep.
now?
Yeah, because it's the
I have
first
no
time
clue.
you
I've
You
watched
never
it.
looked her up?
Nah, hell no. Like, but I know she's probably watching.
She watching
TV,
it.
like,
She
She
like-
watching this right now. Hey,
Yeah.
girl.
She
Yeah,
eyed you
yeah.
and like, yeah, you looking at me now.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
You like,
sit
I'm
with your mama
FBF.
and watch the next episode.
FBF.
You know, she told her mama, "Ma, look, look who
Absolutely.
Look,
absolutely."
you know that was my rebound. Look, you know AJ was my rebound.
Oh God, right.
You remember
damn.
AJ? Look at him now.
She can really say that too.
Damn.
And I can't say shit. I can't even act. I
She
can't even
probably like,
cap.
"Damn, I picked the wrong nigga."
Like,
Shit.
Hilarious.
It might have been a white girl in Florida. I don't know. It was. Okay.
No, he gonna give me his crying over there.
Oh,
Let me drink
Huh?
my water.
He was crying. You don't
you said
give
I
me
was
that.
crying?
Over the white girl in
Everybody
Florida.
had a heartbreak where they was crying, especially in high school.
I love how y'all making this up. You said over the white girl. Like,
We just making things up.
like, I
Don't
love
mind
it.
us.
Nah. I love it.
Rumor will be out tomorrow.
He was like,
But
nah,
listen,
I was chilling.
You
I
was?
took like a G. Yeah, I
okay,
took like a
good.
G,
You didn't
yeah.
like say I'm gonna break every heart after this. She broke my
Men
heart.
tend to do
For a
that.
while.
Men
I'm on a revenge
For a little
tour.
while.
Men
For a little
tend
bit.
to carry that young heartbreak and then they move on in life with that defense as if they have to break the heart first because it happened to them before. And I really don't like that men do that. I wish they would not.
That's
That
true.
heartbreak.
But my mother got such a good heart that I could never like disrespect a woman. Like I could never do that. Like I've seen my mother come
love
through
that for
hell and
you.
back. So it's like, and because we all like, we come from a woman, and they're giving their life up when you come out between their legs. So I just feel like for me to disrespect a woman, even if she doesn't value herself and doing the wildest things, I could never really sit here and disrespect them. I could never.
Yeah.
She
'Cause
did
they
right
don't know better.
by you.
And
She
if they
did.
knew,
Shout out to mama.
better, they would have
Yeah.
done better. So I can't really disrespect.
And you said your
older.
parents are retired now?
Hell yeah, they've been retired. They've been chilling.
Your
That's
mom and
dope,
your
'cause
dad
they
was married,
young.
weren't they?
Huh?
They
Your
still
mom
are?
and dad was married.
They were married. Then when I was coming in, then they like split up,
Yeah.
and then I didn't deal with them until like
But you had a father figure.
yeah. Then I started living with my pops, and my pops was definitely around. So
I know,
if it
that's
wasn't for him,
right.
I would have probably been dead. And then like recently they got back together.
What?
Wow.
You never hear that. Are
Yeah,
you kidding?
yeah,
You think
yeah.
part of it is because of you?
After how many years?
Nah, it's God. It's God.
Because sometimes, they retired. Things
So
are
they
good.
divorced
We
and
don't
got back
raise
together.
our son
Right.
right.
Everybody's like, look at our
Let's
son
come
were
back
they apart?
together.
They probably was apart for like 21 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a
Wow.
That's amazing. That's
a love
great
story.
Yeah.
Now that's a movie.
That's very
Yeah, it's a
movie right there.
inspirational.
It's
Start
Right.
writing
Right.
right now.
That's like the Notebook, huh?
You need to write
Yeah.
that script.
Yeah.
That's
I
an
love
amazing
Notebook.
story.
how
love
did they
that
get back
movie.
together? Like, who initiated it? What happened?
I think they just started talking, and it was probably going on some like,
They're like, you going to Abraham's premiere?
Right.
It wasn't weird to you?
Maybe we should sit together.
it was
Maybe we
right,
should
right.
sit
Nah, it probably
we
was
should
like
put
that
us
too.
together.
But no, it definitely felt like it was like strange, like for a second. But I was like, I'm happy for him. Like I never saw them in the household together.
Wow.
Just seeing them in the household.
That's a
I'm
big
like,
deal.
That's such a
I'm like, this is
blessing.
adorable.
Actually, I love
Well,
that for you.
congratulations to
Yeah.
them for that.
No,
I love that for
appreciate
them
I
too.
love it for
Like,
them, but
Excuse me.
as
Yeah.
the
I
son,
appreciate
that's
that.
the
That's how you
product
know.
of that love.
Yeah.
And they
see
get
him
to be
back after
retired.
they weren't
No,
together all
absolutely.
that
I'm
time.
gonna tell them run his money up, okay?
It's never too late. It's never too late, for real.
That's
No, absolutely.
They got
Yeah,
remarried and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
cute.
that's dope.
No, it was,
That's
it was,
so beautiful.
It was adorable.
Yeah.
No, it was.
Adorable.
You was crying
Were
at
you
the
a flower
wedding.
boy?
Nah. Oh, man.
You didn't cry?
Huh?
You didn't cry at the wedding?
Nah, I was just, I was just chilling. Like,
I would have
cried
been
in- he
in
cried in the
tears about
bathroom.
that love story.
He cried in the bathroom.
nah.
That's so cute. I
That's
love that
really
for you.
cute.
No, but I'm
Yeah.
happy for him because at the end of the day, I don't think anyone wants to die alone.
No, they don't.
No.
But sometimes people move on and they find somebody else, but they reconnected.
They found each
after
other again.
21 years. That's
Yeah.
wow. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
But like
Yeah.
the way like my mom and her in the Bible, like unless he's like deceased, it's like she think like she sees it a certain way.
Yeah, because sometimes
Like you
even
can't-
divorce, you think like you can't get divorced. You know,
Yeah.
because I know for my mom, my grandfather was so religious, divorce was out of the question.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did get
Exactly.
divorced.
So it's like, yeah,
But it's
That
a hard
was still
decision.
I've been waiting on this nigga to get his shit together for 11 years.
your man.
You got hope?
No, I'm just talking shit.
I was like, I didn't know you wanted him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I didn't know you wanted him to take
Nah,
sip.
yeah,
I ain't
like,
know you
nah,
wanted him to go
for-
crazy.
Foreigners like they be taking their word serious.
Good.
They make that vow. They dead ass.
Till death do us
A lot.
part.
Yeah, a lot of.
I know
them.
they like life is beautiful. We pray for this shit.
Right.
When we
facts.
done with the show, I just want to see a picture of your parents. I
Yeah.
gotta put the face to the story.
I actually don't.
Who got a picture?
I have it
Have
on
one
this
from the
phone.
wedding?
You didn't go to the wedding?
No, I did, but I just don't
Okay.
have it on this phone. I just got a new phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Just-
All right. Well, Da Vinci, thank you so
That
much for
sounds
coming.
good.
It was everything I would have hoped it would be. So we appreciate
Yes, we
you. We had a
definitely
good time.
appreciate
He's
I
drinking
appreciate
water,
you.
ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
on
Nah,
camera.
this is tequila.
It is
No,
not.
I'm playing. I'm playing.
Okay, yeah. No, it's not.
It's not.
All right.
It's water.
It's lip service. No pressure.
Wait, where'd you get this name, lip service, from?
That's a double entendre.
Okay, explain both.
Lip service is like
Oh,
when-
you told him something he don't know.
lip service.
No, I know what it
You
is.
know,
but
you know
I
how
don't
it is
know.
in politics. So actually, I had lip service when I was at Sirius. I used to work at Sirius before
started as a
at
segment.
iHeart. Yes, and so it was like a double entendre of lip service being like just talking crazy, but also lip service like being a little bit sexy, maybe a little oral.
A lot of oral.
Maybe a little oral.
Oh, so you guys perform oral on the show?
Yes. No, I'm kidding.
But he's like, you're saying being oral.
Is that why you came?
Absolutely.
You know
not.
what? I'm about to.
All right, line up, ladies.
This is turning.
Bring the ladies out from the back.
This is turning into something that it's not supposed to be.
Dead. I am dead. But no, that makes sense. That's definitely.
It was just a double entendre, trying to be cute, you know.
Yeah, it's catchy.
Just a little spice,
It
you
is.
know. You don't know what we're gonna talk about. But
That's true. Yeah. And she got a lot of lip.
Yeah.
So I know.
Listen, this was
is
just
it real?
This was a warm up. Next time,
Let's
though.
clock that.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
It's
We didn't
figurative-
even really
it's
get a chance to
figuratively.
get like
No,
real
they
spicy
think they
with
faking
you.
it.
Yeah. We didn't
So
get real
next time.
spicy, but he
No.
kept talking about God.
You're
Yeah,
good
so
at
it's kinda
avoiding
hard.
really what the question
It's hard to
is.
get spicy when you
too
talk about
spicy.
God.
I didn't wanna
You
get-
have good
But
PR
next
training.
time, be prepared because we going in.
Wait, no.
Yeah, I
what
didn't
y'all
wanna
wanna
get-
ask?
I
We
didn't
can-
wanna
No,
get too
it's over
spicy.
now. It's over now. Nope.
Gonna do a quick rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Go ahead.
Okay, let's
Rapid
do a
fire.
spitfire round for
first
each
of all,
question.
I want to hear this.
Okay.
Okay, how old were you when you lost your virginity?
Oh, that's
He
that.
want to pass already.
Oh,
Look.
not applicable. NA.
See? What
You're
was
a
the point
virgin?
of you? Yeah.
No.
He's a
well, I mean,
virgin.
I'm
Come on, it's
Okay.
not a crime.
not-
How
no,
old
I
were
just
you?
can I like choose whether I can answer the question?
No,
No.
you can't. Next question.
Okay.
How frequently do you masturbate?
He didn't even answer the question.
Oh
don't have
my
to.
God!
See?
Those are the questions.
Yes.
You gonna answer that?
And we
That's-
respected
Mine
it.
was PG.
Hers was
That
very
was
PG.
great. I was like 17.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Like
good.
17 or
Oh, no, I was
17?
17.
Yes.
17.
Okay.
That's good. That's
I was
good.
That's a good
17,
age.
Okay.
Was it a
It
good
is.
experience?
No.
No. I mean, I don't want to like.
It was trash.
No,
I feel like
no,
everybody's first time was like mid.
no. Yeah,
It was mid.
a woman is
Was it
probably
mid?
different.
It wasn't.
I don't know. If
He's
a
like,
woman
why
is
did I
probably
do this to
different.
myself?
Woman's probably different.
I feel like when we were
wait,
younger,
let's see what Gigi.
Men didn't know what
You
to
passed
do.
that line?
Yeah, you can't like.
That's
no,
your
I
one
don't.
escape.
You don't masturbate at all?
No.
He's a God-fearing man.
He don't
No
want God to watch him
fornication.
playing with himself.
No fornication at all.
Oh, favorite sexual position.
Oh my God, that's what the quick questions are.
Come on.
Oh my God, favorite
Come on,
sexual
missionary.
position.
Next.
Don't put missionary
I
on
just say
him.
missionary. You go.
Missionary.
I feel
Nah,
like
you
he
go.
likes doggy style because most
He give
Most
me
men.
missionary. He give me like
He gives
just-
me love making.
he
Yeah,
gives me
that's
like
what he gives me.
Kissing.
Yeah.
And you want to look into her eyes and be
I
passionate
think
and
I
make
think
love
it depends. It really depends on
on the
your mood.
situation.
But if
on
you
the
could
woman.
pick one, what are you going for?
Yeah, what's your go-to?
What's your go-to?
With the person that I love.
Oh
You
my
making love.
gosh.
I
Ooh,
understand.
Okay.
tomatoes.
Last question.
So you've
Jazmin.
only ever had sex with people that you love?
That's not true.
That's not true. Jasmine.
Yo,
Rapid fire.
Yo, this
My
is
question
serious.
is,
Like I'm like,
When is the last time that you had sex?
Oh, that's a good one.
What time is it?
Right.
damn, people be answering this.
Yes.
They do much more
What's
than
more
this.
than
No,
This is
no, I'm
mild.
just
They
saying,
get
We
worse.
didn't even get hot
It gets
yet.
worse.
When is the
Yeah.
last time you
Really?
had sex?
Yeah, nah, I can't answer. Like honestly, the only reason why I can't answer all this on camera, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because when you portray a role, right, a character, people come up to you in real life thinking I'm Terry Flannery or I'm Darnell or I'm any of these other characters I play. And when you start talking about your personal life in a certain way, you open the door to allow people to have criticism on your personal life. So now you can't get mad when they're asking you, when they see you in person and then like they're doing certain things that is like, because I just opened this door. So
They're going to be
I
like,
so
understand.
I'll have a real
masturbate
But nobody
conversation.
seven
really
times in
cares
the
the
month.
last time
He
you ever
doesn't
had
masturbate.
eventually
That's
had
not
sex.
true at all. I literally.
It's not. But when
I
it's
went
sex
through-
is when is the last time you had sex?
I went through hell. Like I literally like I went through like some real legal investigation shit with like
Oh, okay.
people. Like it's
we're
like
going to rap with that.
no, like like people are like for you being, you know, Jazmin badass in the Midwest and shit, you don't
That's-
really
I just
like you
told
don't
you.
really like so you get in your
This
own
is a
little
new
world,
thing.
but
That's a
some
new thing.
people is like that my man, they're like dead ass.
Right.
That's not a joke.
You know,
what
we
I'm
didn't
saying?
ask you, are you currently in a relationship?
Like we keying, but anything personal or whatever, like I can't talk about that.
so you're not going to tell us if you're currently in a relationship?
I just don't
Like-
talk about
Well,
any
I'm
of
gonna
that.
say-
You
I'm
said
gonna
we didn't
ask
ask you
you
none of these
on
questions
that.
earlier. I just want to say that.
No. But no, I know.
Wrap
I know.
it up.
I definitely know. I asked because I was just curious.
Uh-huh.
But
What
it's
kind of
just like-
questions
but I-
happened?
Yeah, I was like,
Curiosity
because
killed
I
the
don't
cat.
know anything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I didn't know what
Now
freaky
you're gonna
type
be scared
of
to
time
come
y'all
back.
was on.
Lord,
what
we
type
just
of
scared
freaky
of y'all.
time?
He ain't gonna come back and
No,
see
no,
us.
I'll definitely come back.
Yeah.
for
When
sure.
is the last
I'll
time you had sex? Is like
always come back.
that's
Have you,
like a
I'm
middle
trying to think
school.
if have you ever
My
posted a
answer
woman?
today
He's
is gonna
never
be way
posted
too
a-
long ago.
Nah,
Yeah.
like
My
the thing
answer
is,
is long ago.
My answer is way too long ago.
Girl, don't
yeah,
get me
that's all.
I'm
started.
glad you. I'll talk to you guys about your problems.
Oh my
A
God.
problem.
Would you believe that I haven't had sex since October?
Yeah, but that attitude, absolutely.
With that-
I'm joking. I'm playing.
I thought it was real nice.
No, I'm
and
joking.
I do want to let you know
I'm joking. No, Jazmin,
that
I
is
actually think
by
you're dope.
choice. I'm fighting niggas off me, okay?
I can imagine.
I'm fighting them off.
Yeah,
it is
no,
my
I
choice.
know. I know.
Let me tell
I know.
you.
No, I believe you.
On my soul.
I believe you.
It is by choice that I've been abstinent
I
since
just want
October.
to say what I learned today is Da Vinci got so much game, y'all. This was amazing.
It was amazing.
You have
a lot of
good
game.
job.
Thank you.
And we appreciate
Good job,
you.
AJ.
Thank you.
No, but honestly, I did really enjoy this sit down. I knew that, like, from when I first met you, you have a great vibe. And
Thank
you're from
you.
Brooklyn. I mean, what else can be said?
No, I
you know?
appreciate that.
So thank you. And best of, like, we are always going to be supporting everything you do. So we appreciate you.
Yes.
No, thank you
Okay.
so much. It was a pleasure meeting you guys. Thank you for having me on the show. I
you.
appreciate all the questions and everything.
He's going home to masturbate, yo. He
Yeah.
got to go.
Did you have fun? Well, Da Vinci, did you have fun?
No, I had fun. Like this is cool because this is a different type of interview setup. You know
And
what I'm
that's-
saying?
and that's what we
it's-
are. It's
which is
definitely a
fire,
different
you know what I'm saying?
type of-
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
And you guys play to your base or like depending on how the person is talking.
Yeah,
like,
we
y'all
took
knew
your
not to
vibe.
come with no crazy shit
took your
until I
vibe.
was just like. Wait, I
Open
want to
the
know the
floodgates.
questions, and I was like, damn.
Right.
Damn,
Why not do that?
what? Like,
The ladies would have loved to know the answers.
Yeah, they
I mean,
a little too much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One more sunglasses off for the cam.
Okay.
Gotta do that one more time.
Okay.
Like
Ooh.
look at the camera. Oh, like just.
Yeah.
Oh, this is. Oh, you bullshit.
Hilarious.
It's lip service.
No, I appreciate you guys so much. though.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.